Hello and welcome. I'm Inverta Umbra, and this is Dwarf Fortress, Basement Born, and today we have a special guest. It is the Forgotten Beast Emery. He is a towering, hairy alligator, has a large mandibles, and it appears to be emancipated. Beware its poisonous gas. Fortunately for us, it's in the cavern lair, and I don't believe there's any entrance there. Unfortunately, we don't have our combative dwarves ready to go. We're close, and I was hoping to get to this first, but at least we've gotten a Forgotten Beast. I'm going to be tempted to leave him in the caverns for a while. If you'll notice, where our lava reservoir we were trying to build up is now full. So that's full of lava, all full sevens. So as soon as this fills up, I should lose some latency I've been having. We're going to let things run. The Forgotten Beast should not be able to get into my fortress. Is that what I... Ooh, can the Forgotten Beast fly? Ooh, the Forgotten Beast is fighting. Forgotten Beast attacks the troglodyte, but he jumps away. The Forgotten Beast is caught in a burst of Amari's Forgotten Beast boiling extract. I wonder, is that actually hurting him? Huh. But yeah, I just suddenly had a realization. I don't have an entirely secure fortress. This could be fun. Let's see what happens. Obsidian blocks, because I'm fairly certain that'll get done the fastest. But if the alligator is currently fighting with something, I do actually want to go to over here and look. Others. Mari the Forgotten Beast, and I would like to view the unit. So he doesn't look like he's taking any damage. Z. Ooh, he is right outside that wall. And he is fighting with a troglodyte. Overcome by terror. Yeah, sounds about right. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna hope that I did not really bung that up as bad as I think I did. Which stairs are they? I'm not certain. And I know there was. I just worked on it. Where are those stairs that I just? Oh, I think it's right there. No. Looks like he's still fighting. Fighting troglodytes. So it looks like the Forgotten Beast is immune to his own stuff, which makes sense. I think there used to be a problem where sometimes a Forgotten Beast would be weak to its own poisons. It would wind up killing itself. Let's see. I'm fairly certain. Was this it right here? I don't know. I don't know where those stairs were that I bunged up, but it seems like everything's going all right. The thing is I worked on making another airlock. Eventually, these won't be necessary as I have a military force, but I'm kind of doing it more for the aesthetic look. Wow, that thing is still fighting. Darn it, I wanted to fight those troglodytes. They would have been great training for my new military dwarves. Speaking of that, do we have... Should be the rock short swords. They are not made yet, but they are on order. Okay. Oh no. we've gotten some migrants. I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm not gonna really pay attention to them. Well, we're good on drink. Let me go ahead and I think I may still have stuff brewing. Yeah, I'm gonna let that stop for a little while. I also dug out a little more over here because I decided I wanted some more farm plots. And mostly because one of the things I'm getting is no longer a message about leather, it's about cloth. And I want to create some dedicated pigtail fields, as well as expand the food a little bit. I don't think I really need more food, but maybe with a large amount I'll actually start cooking it to give my dwarves better moods. Let's see, it looks like you can see some of the messages up at the top where I'm having that issue, but it looks like most of it's just now the leather. I think we weren't processing plants before as well, and now we are because I set the farmer's workshop to do that. So hopefully this will lead to our dwarves getting the clothes they need and such. Our seeds are a mess. We need to start making bags.
Another baby? Well, at least it's not an explosion of cats.
Alright, another dwarven child. I'm hoping most of those children aren't related to the military dwarves.
That's just great. Another mouth to feed.
And another baby. Alright. And the Forgotten Beast is still fighting. You know, let's see where this is going on. There's a troglodyte. Troglodyte head. There's this Forgotten Beast. Is he above? Is he below in the water? Oh, is this? Oh, he's in that cloud. Okay, I see. Alright. I just want to see. Broken. Well, if they soften him up enough. The only problem is like those type of Forgotten Beasts tend to be lethal to even the best dwarves, except for like Mark's dwarves who can just shoot them from afar. So they make me a little nervous. Uh-oh. Ah, okay. It's grown to become a dwarven child. So no longer will it be carried around by its mother or whatever, but the child will be able to find food and stuff on his own or her own. Labash. Zoom to location. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the mother right there. I don't know. But basically it means that the mother will no longer be carrying the child and will be less likely to get the child injured while out in combat if they're a combative dwarf, or if they just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Alright. How close are we on our jobs? Cloth tunics and stuff, all that's pretty good. The leather stuff, alright. We're still really far away from that. B, C, floor. And I want to go ahead and place an obsidian brick floor here. Now there's something else I can do that I have not done yet, which is create a tavern. And I think I want to create one in this little area right here. Just create a small, simple tavern. And I'll have access into our fortress, but they'll have to go through the tavern first and the inn, the rooms and everything. And hopefully this will be like a last line of defense if something gets through. Might be something interesting to have. And I think taverns have a good chance to bring in new and interesting events. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move some of these new animals that I know they brought with them. Alright, donkeys, piglets, guinea pigs, poults, calves. Those should be fine. Then let's go take a look at these new dwarves. I haven't set up Dwarf Therapist for this session yet, but let's go ahead and look at them. Alright, what's going on? All the way down here. Holy crap, we got 28 dwarves. Um... Hmm. So you're a ranger. You're a ranger. Anybody else just a peasant? Suture. Ooh, this is gonna be great. A large amount of you are gonna be spending your time engraving stuff because while you have skills that could be useful in certain situations, for the most part, not so much. Yes, you're a farmer. Well, at least you're gonna be doing farming. You know what? You're going to be a hunter. And you're going to be engraver. Engraver. You got more woodcutters, which is fun. I actually can use them, at least for a little while. Wood crafting. You're actually you're fairly good at it. I'm just going to throw some people into farming specifically, and you're going to be a hunter as well. So all these hunters and stuff, they're going to help round out our Fortress's Marksdwarf squad, which should be coming soon. Anyways, back into the fortress. So let's actually get that started underway. We are so close to that. And build, I believe it's E. And I want to build magma smelters. And I need to see, so okay, if you look at a magma smelter, if you look at when you're building something, you see this footprint of it. So this is a 3x3. But you notice if one of these X's is actually a little darker, and that's an X where dwarves cannot move. That's where I tend to like to put the access to lava below. You always have to do the access to lava below, but that's where I tend to like to put it. Is I'll dig a spot there, and I'll set one up to dig. I'll figure out what the spacing is on them and do that. And then I don't think I need a magma glass furnace. Maybe a magma kiln. I might do a glass furnace and a kiln just to have them. So I need to dig. I'm going to set that one there. And I'm going to set this one here. So that's 2 smelters. And then there's one there. So that'll be 3 smelters. And then let's see, what does it take to get the glass furnace? Uses the same sort of pattern, and a kiln uses the same sort of pattern. So D and H. So we're going to give a little bit of space between these two. A space over here. And so that gets those set up. And I think I actually want to set up a large storeroom. And this is going to be for bars and blocks, and then also economic metals. We're actually going to cut through here. Might as well get the gems. And allow all that to be taken care of. And oh, another one has grown to become a dwarven child. Alright. Let's build, and let's look at workshops. So now there's another type of workshop I need to build, and this is going to be the one that I need a few of. So it's a metalsmith's forge. And see, these two have the dark spots on the outside edge. So what I'm probably going to do, so this one's going to take up 3 spots over here. 3x3. Space it 1. Dig here. Probably do the same spacing, dig here. Well, actually, it'd be dig here, and dig here, and then maybe dig one more up here. And that'll give us 4 metalsmiths. And they will be able to just work, and get us some armor, some bucklers, everything else that we need for the fortress. So, that's that 3x3, there's that section, and I want to dig this, dig that, and dig that. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose that block to the lava. Alright. But anyways, so with those dug, when all those get dug, we'll be able to build the buildings and they'll have access to lava, which is my primary concern at this point in time. And then we'll be able to smelt for free. We won't have to make charcoal, or we won't have to mine bitmus coal or anything like that. We'll just be able to smelt all the metals we've already collected. Which, speaking of metals we've collected, I need to find where's a good place that's not going to strike a cavern lair that is going to mine some materials. This looks like it might be a layer between the first and second caverns, and might be a good place to start an exploratory mining, because it looks like in the first and second caverns I actually have metals, so I'm hoping between them I will have metals as well. So our stone stockpiles are full. It's time to actually build a furniture stockpile. We're going to build it right over here. And it's pretty much going to take up half of this. And then we're going to build another, probably G, a finished goods stockpile, but I am going to edit this. So I'm going to set the settings, and we're going to go and we're going to change it to only take stone goods. We don't want metal, forbid metal. I'll take gems. I don't want wood, I don't want plant cloth, I don't want bone. I'm gonna create a craft dwarf workshop up near where the carpenters is. Tooth, horn, pearl or shell shouldn't. Leather shouldn't be in here. Silk shouldn't. Amber, coral, glass. Glass should not. And then yarn and wax shouldn't. So the only thing that should be in here is stone and clay. And really not even clay, but I'll sort that out later. But hopefully that'll keep... Yeah, these are cluttered, and I think that's actually slowing them down. So we need to get that set up. And then I need... These are cluttered, but I don't understand why we're not using more bins to grab the bars and blocks. Also, I want to look at the settings for this. We're doing furniture. I don't want wood furniture. Well, wood furniture might be okay, because I'm going to be using it on these layers. Yeah, pretty much all of that's going to be used on these layers, so that's fine. And then maybe create a little plot that's just going to be for gems. And that's going to be right here. Nothing stupendous, but just something there. Carpenter... Why do I have... I must have built carpenter's workshops. Alright, so we're going to remove those. I still have the regular dwarf's workshop. We're also going to remove this mechanic's workshop. And so we've got a lot of people being idle right now. So I'm going to actually set them, and this is going to annoy a lot of dwarfs until it is done. But all that needs to be engraved. Or smoothed, not necessarily engraved. Hopefully that cuts down our idlers. I'll have to go through and find out what's causing dwarves not to have any jobs. Wow, that Forgotten Beast is really good at hitting things in the head. So how is he doing? Where is this Forgotten Beast? He's been hurt, but not killed. Man. Alright, well that's not going to be somewhere where we can really go out and do anything right now. Let's go ahead and let's see, where's that layer that's between the two? This one? I'm going to set some exploratory mining. Doug. Just going to get started there. I'll do most of this off camera. It'll be like the other layer I did, and it will basically just get all of the materials I can get out of here. And let's go ahead and just allow it to be dug. And I'll get it really set up later. So that looks like where the hallway was. So this must be where the stairs were that I was worried about. I don't know. Alright. Let the dwarves get on with their jobs. And let's see. First off, let's go ahead and set this up. What have we got here? I'm looking for... I can't believe... Oh, H for hotkeys. So I want to set up a new hotkey. So F5 is going to bring me to here. Now we're going to name it the Forge. And it's going to zoom right here. So now that'll be done. Now let's go ahead and build a smelter. We want to make it out of obsidian blocks. More obsidian blocks and more obsidian blocks. And then I want a glass furnace out of obsidian blocks and a kiln also out of obsidian blocks. And hopefully all of that will just work for that. And then I need I think it's V? Yeah, V for magma forge. Set that there. Iron anvil, and there's that. I should be using steel, but it's not a big deal. One more. So I need to make one more iron anvil, and I believe I can do that later. But we'll get those set up. Now I'm hoping this gets full soon, this magma tube, just to keep it from slowing frame rate down. Darn, I wish we had more leather. I'm hoping, let's see, what time is it? Late spring. It'll be midsummer before we get our next trade. Oh, and I can go ahead and get rid of these floors, which I just put there so they would build those walls. So yeah, I think that's something I'm going to work on. And if we get a less dangerous Forgotten Beast, I think we're going to go out and fight it. Just a poisonous gas one is probably the least... just one I really just don't want to fight, because it's probably one of the most dangerous types. In fact, I need to look and see if it leaves behind a... head, troglodyte blood. Doesn't seem like it leaves behind anything particular. So it might just be boiling breath it has. Yeah, it doesn't look like it leaves behind a poison powder. If I had a fully equipped set of marked stores, I might go after it. But hopefully that's what we're actually going to be dealing with soon. Let's go to F5. Let's see our new furnaces getting built and set up. And waiting for architecture. Yeah, these are quite far down. I might actually create some small rooms, ornately decorated and everything. They're specific to our metalworking guys and stuff, and our furnace operators. Just like a small dormitory. Probably set up in this corner here, and then like a food stockpile and a small dining room for them. So they have an area that they can just work and live in, and then other doors will bring food that they'll use. And this way they're not running up and down a lot. So it looks like the magma kiln and the glass furnace are both done. Actually, I wonder... Yeah, I doubt it, but... Oh, quarry bushes. Is there sand in the... No, I guess not. Darn, I really wish we had sand. Because now that we have the magma forges, it's even more useful because it means we can smelt up an infinite amount of glass and then practice cutting it and selling it as well. Actually, that's a job I don't think I've spread to the other dwarves as they come in. Architecture. I don't know, do they all have it by default? I'm going to check that out real quick. Architecture... Nope, so only like the first 2 batches of it actually have it. So I'm going to do a bit of a correction on that. Just off screen real quick. And I hear that coughing. What's going on? Oh, it's the white stork. Oh, so the hunters are actually hunting now. This will, the hunter is becoming enraged. But this means, we'll actually get some more leather when they butcher those. Alright, let's go look at level 3. And then I believe they should be mining this now. Yep. So hopefully we find some more ores here. And I guess I can go ahead and tell them to... Let's see, we have galena. Go ahead and just smelt it repeatedly. You have gold, smelt it repeatedly. And then I want to set up a zone. So bars go right in here. Whoop. Did I actually set that as animals? Well, block all. Where's... or disable. There we go. Bars and block. Enable, but block all, and then permit metal. I shouldn't be making any of this on this layer. I might be making some of this. No, I won't be making all of this, but the... I think the glaze is made in the kilns, in the earthenware and stuff like that. And yeah, that stuff should be here. Okay, and that's what will go there. And then I need another stone stockpile. And this will probably be the last thing I do before I stop the episode. We're getting closer. So the only thing I want, I want the metal stones. I don't want the other stones. So block. Oh, nope. He was block all. So permit metal ore. permit this stuff because all this stuff, well, actually, permit some of it. Lignite, colonite, calcite. The gypsum needs to go to another layer. I shouldn't need any of this on this layer, and then clay could be fine. So hopefully they'll start organizing that. What is this? Type of ore. Cinnabar. Do we actually get anything out of that? The description. This is cinnabar. I think it would tell me if it made something else. So I think cinnabar is not good for anything. I think cinnabar in real life is actually related to mercury. So it was always that. Let's go ahead and head back up to the top. So I'll probably off camera let it run for a little longer, bring you guys back when I actually am ready to start making stuff for our military and start training them. But thank you for joining me. I'm Inverted Umbra, and this has been Dwarf Fortress Basement Born. Have a good one.